All right. Hi, team. John Marshall, the DrillMaster. So, you're not going to call carry colors. That you're not going to carry. What you need to do is call port. When you call port, what you're going to do with the flagstaff. So I'm going to stand here with my little lower half here. So what you're going to do is you're going to call the command port arms. You're going to reach across and lift and then hold there. So here's what your hands look like. All right. So left forearm needs to be vertical, and then you're going to just stay here. Then you give forward arch. All right. So now what you're doing here, attention, that's good. So again, it needs to be port arms, not carry colors. So the guards, you're going to go to port. You're going to carry your rifles at port, and your entrance. And we talked about this before. I don't know that I made a video about it, but your entrance is much too slow. You're taking your time. I don't know why you're doing it, but this isn't the standard. You guys look great. You really do. I'm just all for what you're doing. You look outstanding. But you're entering really slowly, and then all of a sudden at mark time, bang, 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 you increase that tempo. Stop doing that. You need to march in at one tempo and mark time at the same tempo. So the tempo range for you is anywhere from 112 to 120. That's in the Marine Corps order. So I suggest you stick to 116. You can go as fast as 120 if you want. But when you're presenting colors like this, usually around 100 even, 100 beats per minute is a really good tempo to maintain. 120 seems a bit too fast for situations like this when you're presenting the colors. The audience kind of goes, oh, what happened? Where'd they go? And so you come in and you call mark time. And you can do that, or you LPO, lead petty officer, what you can do is tell your lead guard, this is the spot where we want you. And here, what I usually do is I give guidance for the, can you see my cursor there? Yeah. So I give guidance of lead guard, you're going to mark time right off the arm of the chair. Then once you get to mark time, you can pick up a mark time or call mark time. This is fine. But here, what you're going to do is this isn't a turn. You're rotating in place. A turn is actually executing the what the Army calls a wheel, and this a wheel is different for the Marine Corps, Navy, and Coast Guard. But anyway, a turn is bringing the whole color guard around, having the guard mark time in the position. Everybody comes around, and then you march forward when you're line formation. So here what you're going to do is, and you really should be calling colors, 1, 2, 3, 4, halt, step, close. And we can go over that if you'd like, but since you're getting ready for a ceremony, then don't change anything. Turn isn't necessarily the term. So when we can get into it in another video if you'd like. But you've called turn. That's okay for this. But see how you're moving together, you're stepping together? Why are you doing that as well? You should be at close interval, not shoulder to shoulder. So don't step in. It should only take you 4 steps to make your turn in place. So let's go back to here. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, halt, close. So you're also stomping your feet instead of lifting and setting your feet down. Use your thighs to lift and also set your feet down. But you can give colors. Well, you can colors turn, march, 1, 2, 3, 4. Colors, halt, step, close. Present, arms. And on present, then all the guards have to do is just go to present, and then port, arms, and you come back. Now for the organizational, you can dip forward, but then again, we can go over that at another time. I can make that video for you. So, but don't move closer together. The timing here is really good. Very nice. Oh, so you did dip forward. All right. That's fine. So, and now, see, you should be here, but I see this almost. So don't do this. Don't bring your arm up that high. And you should be, well, and see, I don't have the room in here. I can record something outside, but you should have your color tucked underneath your arm. You need to control it, and even dipping forward, that's not a problem. Having having your color underneath your arm, that's a requirement. Having your colors hanging like this, that's the Army technique. That's what they do. You don't do that. And here, also, don't call mark time. That's not a thing. We don't do that in the U.S. military. So what you can call is right turn march. You're calling it anyway, so call right turn march from the halt. And then you turn 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can automatically step off. You don't even need to give forward march if you give that. Oh, you do automatically step off. But see how you go that immediately slower. It to me it looks weird. So anyway, but you're doing a fine job. Other than the just a few techniques there, really, I'm very impressed with what you do. So thanks so much for being positive representatives. Really, really nice. All right, so that's it. If you want more, then we can get into a couple of different videos. I can show you some little bit different techniques, a little bit better than what you're doing. But as far as navigating the low ceiling there, excellent job, really well done. You're showing some good application of knowledge, and I appreciate that very much. Thanks, team.